The Emery Smith interview is conducted by Kelly Farmer of Explaining Esoterica. I first met Kelly when she contacted me and wanted to conduct an interview with me. I am upset because yet again with Kelly Farmer, we see an issue where I work with someone, I associate with someone, I feel as though I helped someone in a mutually beneficial relationship, and then I turn around and that individual has got other plans and other agendas. She appears on Jimmy Church's channel on Fade to Black when he does the Conscious Life Expo redo. Recap. And who comes on? Kelly Farmer. And they joke about Blue Eagle and the fact that Blue Eagle wasn't there and his name wasn't mentioned but one time. They talk about Blue Eagle, they talk about the no protest, and she laughs and she's joking and she's having a great time talking to Jimmy Church. Remember, me and her had been in daily contact, talking about everything under the sun. And she doesn't mention my name. And he doesn't mention my name. He had mentioned my name before, but for some reason, all of a sudden my name is not said anymore. Why? I texted her. I said, "What?" What's going on?" I said, "I just saw your appearance on Jimmy Church, and what?" And she was like, "What'd you think?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" She knew that she hadn't mentioned me by name, and so I said to her, "I said, well, what do you think? What do I think?" And then we played this fucking cat and mouse game, which is what she does, where she doesn't fucking communicate. She forgot. And I want to say something. Remember when Unirock said that, some of this stuff, like when he did the appearance with me on my channel and we're talking about Joe from the Carolinas, but then he just forgot because he's always going on. He's always going on so many broadcasts. And I said, that's some bullshit. I said, if you were able to forget that magic moment, I must be a forgettable dude. I was under the impression, based on my bombastic character, based on my excitement and energy, based on my sense of humor, based on my wacky good looks, that I was somewhat memorable. Apparently, I was wrong. Apparently, I'm very easily forgettable. And so after that happened and I wasn't mentioned, it's one thing if Unirock steals my shit. What does Unirock fucking owe me? I said to him, bro to bro, man to man, you didn't properly credit that story, and you said a lot of stuff about this information being generated by you when it wasn't generated by you.
You're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. Thanks to C.W. Chanter, every question has been answered when it comes to Corey Good, Jordan Sather, and a few other people. Sit back and relax. If you don't know who these guys are, you'll want to know in just a second. Well, a while back, C.W. Chanter and Corey Good, C.W. Chanter and Joe from the Carolinas were doxxed by an account on Twitter. This account was labeled at Organa Alderon, all one word, and I'll show you it right now. C.W. Chanter and Joe from the Carolinas started shows on the internet not that long ago because they didn't like what another person was saying, and they criticized it. That person was Corey Good, Jordan Sather, and we have documents to prove everything I'm saying. So what happened was, so here's context of what's going on. Cut the music. C.W. Chanter got a spreadsheet, like a bunch of documents that were screenshots of conversations happening in a Facebook group. And it was leaked by a member of that group. So they thought, how are we going to get our money back? How are we going to get more people to follow us? Everybody that finds Unirock's videos, CW's videos, Joe's videos, anyone else that, Dark Journalist, Cliff High, anyone that's actually speaking logic about us and showing evidence about us, well, it loses us money and it loses us followers. How do we get them back? So they went and tried to dox me. They tried to dox Joe, Cliff, Dark Journalist, and they tried to dox CW. Turns out I just got an email from C.W. Chanter with a boatload of information about this Twitter account, and I'm trying to get it up for you right now. The stuff we have that was sent to C.W. Chanter is recordings of a Facebook group where the people in the group thought that they only had people there that were loyal to them. But even people loyal to Corey Goode are willing to tell the truth if they do things that are really, really bad. And that's what we got. So let's get to that really fast here. What I did was take this video and pause it and read what they were saying in this Facebook group. This is on the channel. I am the one who works here now, but all you got to do is search for the smoking gun proof on the doxing blue avians. I tweeted it out. If you want to go to @UnirockTV on Twitter, you can find this. We didn't hack you. We didn't illegally obtain these. People within your group got sick and tired of you doing this and then literally going to Twitter and acting like other people like me and CW and Joe were doing this, and they realized how evil you were and turned on you, screen capped everything, and gave it out to the world. It leaked out. But what I want to make sure you know is all of this was told to the community by people like me, Dark Journalist, Cliff High, Joe from the Carolinas, and CW Chanter for the last year and a half. But do you want to see all of this for yourself? Then I would go to this video, the smoking gun proof on the doxing blue avians, and I would pause through the video when it gets to these messages and read them like I do. The person who's organizing all of this, the person that we know doxed Joe from the Carolinas, CW Chanter, and CW Chanter's elderly father, the person that we know is harassing Cliff High and Dark Journalist, the person that we know is trying to spread all this personal information, the person that Jordan Sather was following when they had 5 followers, and Emery Smith and Corey Goode, the person that Jordan Sather retweeted the doxes of within minutes of happening is the one talking in these, and she admits it in the logs. And all you got to do, one more time, I know I'm repeating myself, I just want to make sure people hear this, other YouTubers hear this, other YouTubers go get this video and use it and talk about this, because this doxing bullshit shouldn't happen. Jordan should have just come on my show. He should have just went to CW Chanter's show. He should have went to other people's shows. Corey Goode should have just went to their shows and sit down and talk to them like people. Busted, motherfucker! Busted and backed up. Corey Goode, Joy, you doxed Joe, you doxed fucking CW, you fucking lied and made up the information about Jimmy Church and all the other, and Dark Journalists, and Cliff High. You are busted, you're liars. Oh, thank you, Dark Journalist. Fucking retweeted us. What's up, bro? Thank you. Nice. And Corey Goode and his Blue Chicken Cult's unethical efforts to dox his critics and bizarre manipulative Facebook task force group are fully revealed. They are! Right here, baby! And CW Chanter did it. It's over. Cliff High, Dark Journalist, Richard Dolan, CW, Joe from the Carolinas. If there's anything else I can do to help you out, let me know. Go find the other YouTubers that are going to talk about this. Find people who, if they have talked about it, I think I'm the second video next to CW, but if someone else did, support them. Like their video, share their video, watch their video. You could have 1 follower on social media. All sharing does is help YouTube know that that video is shared again. It's not about how many people look at your link. It's about how many shares they get. Help people get the good info out. I don't ask you to do this on all my other stuff. There are audio logs in that video. I have them recorded, but I'm not going to play them for you right now. You'll have to go watch them on the Smoking Gun Proof of the Doxing Blue Aliens on CW's backup channel. I am the one who works here, space now. Just search for the Smoking Gun Proof on the Doxing Blue Avians. I am Audi. Thank you for watching. My name's Unirock. My main channel is Unirock TV. Well, I showed you yesterday in the video, I forget the name of it. It has something to do with Corey Goode being a troll master and Jordan Sather also implicated or something like that. It's last night's stream. If you look in last night's stream and see the evidence for yourself, it's what CW Chanter put out. I want to go through it very quickly. I know some of you wanted a more concise kind of sum up and then me to give my opinion after that, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. Now, this is the Organa Alderaan thing, and I've got a lot more information on this also. Let me go ahead and just read it to you. I've got a whole breakdown from people inside of his own business that are tired of his bullshit, that have reached out to me and gave me all of the factual data to be able to bring this to you, on top of the leak that was given out to C.W. Chanter. It turns out that there is a person named Thomas Crown. He is a dummy account. Joy Jackson being the main pawn of or hand of Corey Good, all proven in the video yesterday. And in that video, I also refer you to CW's video that shows clear screen caps of everything. And you can also find it on Twitter if you want it for your own video. Now, as the leak that CW Chanter put out, they also, no, and I want to make sure you know this, it's not just to attack Joe and not just to attack CW, not just to attack me, but also dark journalist Cliff High and just anyone. Let's just say there's a Twitter account and it actually has some followers and it starts to criticize. They're going to try to dox, harass, death threat, and put out stuff to sway the opinion. They even employ other YouTubers to help with this. Looks like there's division amongst this community over people trademarking certain terms, or will he expose Marvel Chair, blah, 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 as one of the lizard people. Okay, that's just a statement that was put out. There's CW trying to share, you know, the implications of trying to dox his elderly father. Corey and Jordan, the reason why you guys are forever known as doxing assholes, forever known as hypocrites that can't defend your positions with words and have to instead harass, is because I think this is what did it. I think when they started, I think that they had demonized, now inside these closed groups, and I truly believe this, I think Corey, Joy, Ron, and Rob had demonized C.W. Chanter and Joe from the Carolinas and lied about them to the people in the groups. When they demonized Joe and C.W., the people in the groups kind of were like, well, they are YouTubers. They are, you know, putting themselves out there. So, you know what? Okay, we will help them.
No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name.
Make these guys look bad. But the minute that Jordan and Corey were doxing CW's father, CW's elderly disabled father, that's when even the people in the Discord groups that supported Jordan and Corey, they started to flip. This man is innocent. He's not on YouTube criticizing you, Corey or Jordan, Sather.
I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name.
He is just a sick man who loves his son, and because of the fact that he's related to CW, you can dox him, shit on him, try to get people to call and harass him. For God's sakes, he doesn't deserve it. He's innocent. What makes you think that's okay?
No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
For fuck's sake, this is why you don't participate in that kind of bullshit. You're always going to cause for people that shouldn't be involved to get involved. You're always going to have innocent people getting even worse targeted than CW, because if someone tries to go to CW's house and, like, you know, start a fire or freaking throw something through the window, CW can, like, run out the back and, you know, go beat the dude's ass or defend himself somehow. What if they go there, though? What if CW is not there and they go and do these whatever sick things that these really insane followers of yours could do if they did? I'm not saying they would. I'm just saying if they did. Now, let's get a little further just to get this all done.
No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name.
This is where CW Chanter, way back at the end of October, also came to the same conclusion that I did, many other investigators did, that this Organa Alderaan account has to be a member of Corey's team. She @signed everyone under the sun except for people like CW. Who did she @sign? Well, like I said, before she had 10 subscribers, Corey Good and Jordan Sather were both following her, which is pretty rare. That normally doesn't happen for brand new Twitter accounts. I didn't pivot. You asked about CW, and I gave you an answer. And what about you all thinking the same thing is character assassination? One guy tells a fantastical story with no proof, and you all believe every word. Which part of that statement is false? And that's true. And I hope to God that Joe from the Carolinas gets a lawyer and not only presses criminal, but presses the legal charges. And I'm almost positive the CW's doing it because he's a lawyer himself and went to school for all this. So many people saw that Corey Good doxed Joe and CW. We are collecting the proof so it can be handed to the authorities. CW, get it to the authorities now. If you need more copies, I've got it backed up in 12 different freaking places on the internet. Every single screenshot, every bit of proof. So it's extremely easy to find out who these people are also. It's just that CW could have doxed all of them by now. Any one of these guys could have doxed any of them. They didn't. Now let's see who was tagged. He tagged #FadeToBlack F2B at St. Francis CT at Dark Journalist at Joe from the Carolinas at Divine Frequency at Liberum H at J Church Radio at Jordan Sather at Right Light, at Chanter, CW Chanter, at Richard Dolan. And you know what? I really want to play the audio logs. I really, really, really want to play the audio logs. You know, I'll hold out on the audio logs. They're in the video from CW Chanter. But, check out Joe, check out CW, check out Teresa Llaneros, Dark Journalist, Cliff High, because these people band together and have talked to each other to help, you know, get the truth out there. On my shows, we find what facts there are to show what's true and what facts there are to show what's not true. Great work. CW deserves the bulk of the credit. He definitely does. I linked to him fully in my last video. Make sure you watch. If you haven't, I figure most of the people that are here that are going to watch this, watch the last one. The last one has all that video that CW did is on the screen like through the whole video. So make sure, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it by now. If you haven't though, check the last video and go. The name of the channel's crazy, but it's right in the front of my video. So in a second, before I go to the live chat, I should pull up Jordan's Twitter and see what he said, or Corey's. I guarantee they've heard something about what CW did, what I put out, what Dark Journalists put out. What other people are saying on other channels. Roosevelt did a video. I'm going to watch it here in a second before we go off the air. I think I've got it all out. If I missed anything else, let me know. If I did, though, I'm not putting it on this channel. I'm sick of doing this. 2 days I gave to this topic. It's an important topic, though, okay? I don't mind that you want more stuff. I really do feel like I hit it all, other than the audio recordings. But like I said, go find those on CW's channel.
Anybody? Anybody? Maybe if I raise my eyebrows like this. Maybe if I get one of these. Get boo! Fucking bullshit.